The Combat Sports Authority, the Ringside Report Network. Our website is updated multiple times per week and is loaded with content and articles that are our demonstration that we are the Combat Sports Authority. Check it out every day to stay up to date on some of the stories and topics that don't get the coverage they deserve elsewhere. But remember, this is the Combat Sports Authority. We cover it all. Jiu-Jitsu, Taekwondo, boxing, karate, judo, and so much more. So while you're waiting, go ahead, lock it in, and bookmark the site. Once again, ringsidereport.net. That's ringsidereport.net.
Drew McIntyre is the new WWE champion. He beat Cody on SmackDown in Berlin. Lots of new champs on Raw. It's Wrestling Uncensored. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Johnny. I'm enjoying this. I'm happy. How are you?
Not too bad. It's a little bit warmer now, which is nice, but we're in that up and down phase where it's going to be a little bit mild and a little bit freezing back and forth. So it's always a wonderful part of the year, is it not?
You're giving me a weather report to start the show. A little windy outside as well.
A little bit, and a little bit icy. It's always icy. They don't drop enough salt in Montreal, sadly.
Okay. Cool.
You want to know what's going on? That's what's going on right now.
That's what's going on in your world. The weather. Weather complaints.
Wonderful. Wonderful weather. A lot of complaints. I mean, there was a lot more complaints last year, if you remember correctly, about the lack of snow removal. A bit better, the snow removal, but they could be better in terms of the salt. A little bit cheap on the salt. Salt cheapers. What's going on over there? Like, you're falling apart? What's happening?
I'm just trying to plug in my laptop. Take it easy.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't want to lose power here. I got a lot of information in front of me. This bad boy's keeping everything going. Okay. So weather aside, Johnny, we're here to talk professional wrestling. And the WWE made some moves this week. They made some big moves. And my complaint about the WWE has been how slow-moving their creative is and how little happens from week to week, that it really just becomes stale and kind of paint by numbers, obvious where they're going. This week, they made some real moves, and I applaud them for it. I want to bury Raw because it was not a good show this week, but I also want to kind of curb that and applaud the WWE for actually taking some chances, being bold with their creative, and providing their fan base with some surprises, with some twists and turns that we weren't otherwise expecting, which is nice because lately it's felt very going through the motions, not creative, not making any choices, really, just kind of doing the same over and over again. And here they took a bit of a risk, and I like it. Drew McIntyre becomes WWE champion in Berlin, defeating Cody Rhodes in a 3 stages of hell match. Drew won the first stage of hell, which was a wrestling match. What do they call it? Good old-fashioned wrestling?
I believe officially it was just a singles match.
The ring announcer did something with it.
There's a lot of weird commentary. Like, you notice when they said, like, holy cow. And they're like, and that stuff that comes from the behind the cow as well. It's like, what the hell are we talking about? This commentary is really awful.
Commentary's bad. Commentary's bad overall in WWE. Jim Ross back at the desk in Oklahoma this week for AEW on Dynamite. Nice to see good old JR in Tulsa.
That was great.
For Dynamite. Yeah, I got to give him a shout out because we love him. He's the greatest of all time. And he's been going through some health issues, so it was really nice to see him back on TV doing commentary. So big shout out to JR. We love Jim Ross. But WWE commentary, kind of rough. Wish we still had JR and the King. But other than the commentary, let's not bury WWE, John. I'm trying to be positive about what they did because they did a lot. They made some new champions. They took the Women's Intercontinental Championship off Maxine this week. Good move. Put it back on Becky Lynch. Good move. They took the women's tag titles off the Kabuki Warriors and put them on Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY. I guess they're called Rio as a tag team. I don't know what they're called.
Correct.
Yeah, Riho. I think she's in AEW, or was, anyways. But Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY, they're the new women's tag team champions, and Drew McIntyre becoming the new WWE champion. So he wins the first stage of Hell with the kick that he does there, the Claymore, pins Cody, which was yeah, I see that Devon had a lot to say about JR. I saw that, and I don't want to get into that. That's I don't know. Devon's the only guy that I've heard say these things about Jim Ross, and I just don't want to get into it. JR is denying it. Devon is saying JR is lying. I don't know. It's like a he said.
JR said they're going to meet, though.
Well, good. I hope they do, and they can, clear up whatever misunderstanding. Like, I don't think JR is a racist guy. From everything that I've heard him say over the years, like, he just... I don't see it. Maybe. I'm not Devon. I don't know. Nevertheless, it's possible. Who knows? The second fall in the 3 stages of Hell, the second match was not just a regular match. It was a Falls Count Anywhere. Right?
That's what it was, yeah.
And correct, Cody won that with the crossroads through the announce table, which was pretty nasty. Cody almost fell off the announce table just before he hit the crossroads. You see that? Kind of stumbled. Could have been bad.
I noticed that. I was surprised that he couldn't beat him when he jumped off like one of the entrances through a table.
Yeah.
Like
for a 2 count.
That was a 2. I was like, okay, wow. Like
that was crazy.
Super Drew.
Cody got so much air on that. He was hanging in the air for so long, like jumping from the crowd down through the table on Drew. That was nuts. He was flying. He was high up.
Only a 2.
Yeah. Well, had to hit him with the crossroads. Just back on the first fall, did surprise me that they gave Drew like a clean win over Cody
ish
in the first one.
I mean, kind of cheated. I mean, he pulled down the
buckle
pad, turnbuckle buckle, yeah, and then like hit him with a low blow, and then
that's true. Yeah.
I mean,
still though, they gave him the first fall.
I mean, I expected that. To be honest.
Yeah, they kind of cheated him out of it. I guess they didn't really give him any falls then, because the last one was a steel cage match, and Drew and Cody were wrestling for a while, and then Jacob Fatu. He comes out, he's back, and he attacks Drew, and then attacks Cody for some reason. And as he's fighting Cody, Drew crawls out of the ring and wins by escaping the cage and becomes WWE champion. And Jacob looks like, whoops. It was a weird finish. What was Jacob doing? What's the motivation there? I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's Jacob.
Jacob got taken out, right? And we don't know who took him out. There's speculation that it's true, and obviously off what happened, you think it's true, but maybe
Sure.
it was Cody by the way everything happened. So
But why would he attack Drew too?
I think it was supposed to be Drew that he was going after, but Cody did like touch Jacob from behind, and then Jacob he's an animal, just attacked him. So
Touched him from behind. How about
he
it?
did.
Hey,
Seriously.
take it easy. Shout out Jason Pete, Angelo Contagonis in the chat. Members of the team over at join.ringsidereport.net. I see you. Thanks everybody for watching on Twitter, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, wherever else we're on, Rumble, all the things. Live every Friday night, or catch the replay whenever you want. It's the Ringside Report Network. Drew McIntyre, new WWE champion. Like, the finish was what it was. Not my favorite way to end it or to change a title, but they did it. In the end, they got the belt off Cody, and they put it on Drew, which I think Ryan is right. It was long overdue. I see Ryan in the chat saying it was long overdue. I agree. Because these guys have been feuding for 6 months.
Yep.
I mean, I was talking about this with my son because we're going to go see the WWE. They're coming to Montreal in a couple weeks. SmackDown and Saturday night's main event. And we were talking about the last time we saw WWE. It was SmackDown. It was John Cena. And it was Cena and Cody versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
I remember that, yeah.
And after, like, the end of SmackDown was, like, Drew McIntyre throwing Cody into the bottom of the announce table. You remember that? To take him out for, like, a few weeks?
He kicked him through the table.
Yeah, whatever it was. I couldn't see from my vantage point. It was, like, on the other side of the ring.
Rough seats.
Missed it. They were good seats, but they're, like, low. You know what I mean? In the Reds. So it was, like, on the other. It was low what they did. That was for TV.
You saw it on the screen. You could have a good view of the screen, I'm sure.
But I'm watching. I'm not looking at the screen. Anyways, I saw the replay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I saw John Cena. John Cena was, like, right there. That was cool.
We'll never see him again.
Have we ever seen him?
I mean, you did see him. You just said you saw him.
Well, you can't see him, though. That's the point. You can't see John Cena. Anyhow, I did see him, and it was cool. But the last time we saw WWE, it was August, and Cody and Drew were feuding. It's January. It's been 6 months of this. They've had countless matches. If they're going to still do this, at some point, yeah,